What's going on, everybody? Daniel TERZO back here with another showcase, and it's another showcase of another one of my works from Macabre Art Studios. And this is a concept called Swamp Jason, and it is probably one of my favorite Jasons that I've made so far. Shout out to ANDREA PAGNI for wanting this commission. So let's get started. We'll start from the base. And actually, let me move the light over here. As you guys can see, we have actually a dock base, but it's a little bit different because we have, it's first of all a massive, it's really big. It'll take up the whole size of the dial. But obviously it's an elevated dock. We have resin green water with brown water striations going in there. We have obviously some dead weeds, sculpted dirt with sculpted rocks, and if you guys can get under there, it goes all the way under with more sculpted rocks. Obviously some more dead weeds, some more sculpted rocks, and as you guys can see, it goes all the way there. Some grass, and it's a pretty thick dock, and it's obviously sculpted all the way around. And then on the dock itself, it has sculpted leaves with some good old blood. But as you guys can see, it's got some weeds coming out, but it's got good old sculpted leaves on there, and I thought that was a nice little touch. I really enjoyed that. It's a decaying dock, as you guys can see, from all the polluted water from the swamp. This isn't exactly a lake; it's more like a swamp, I guess. Maybe he put himself somewhere else. I'm not too sure, but that's kind of the direction I was going with. As you guys can see, the details over there. And this set comes with a lot. It's pretty see-through water, but it's not fully green, like fully solid. It's got see-through points, as you guys can see right there, right over there. So I like that a lot. It's caked on blood. And let's start with the boots. Now these are custom sculpted boots. You can't find these anywhere. And as you guys can see, they've been rotted. They got real shoelaces. Let's get to the side. Muddy details. As you guys can see, the tip is wearing out. Over here, it's distressed. Over there, it's got a hole with some mud coming out. The real shoelace over there. And on this side, we have the boot. But as you guys can see, we have maggots and worms. Those are little maggots and worms. Let me see if I can get in that a little closer that you guys can see. That's really good attention to detail. Us in Macabre Art Studios, we always try to push the envelope, try to make things really look real lifelike concepts, or whether they be movie accurate pieces. But we have some custom pants. My tailor does amazing tailoring. All weathered by me over here, distressed by me, painted by me, and as you guys can see, it's got multitude of colors: greens, browns, blacks, sand colors, and then you can see an exposure point. The first one, as you can see, his skin, his rotting skin. Now, if you guys remember, I did a concept which was a really degraded Jason that Andrea got as well, and this is supposed to be the previous version to that. Because on that one, he was really rotted. He had his ribs showing, and he was just destroyed. I think I could put up a picture here, but this is like pre that, the V1 version to that. I was gonna do the version after that where he was like full skeletal, but I'll do that next. But all right, as you guys can see, the pants have all these cuts and exposure points, and you come to the part of the jacket where like the wool or inside has been coming out. You know this guy, Jason. He's never a clean dude. Never smells like Chanel No. 5. And obviously he does have the machete holster right there. And I did it with some string broken on purpose because it's degraded. You know, you want it to be broken. And then he just took a belt and attached it there. So there's that. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. And then obviously we can come up to the first hand. It's got texturing all over there. It's got a bandage over there, maybe from keeping his rotting skin from falling apart or peeling. And then you can see he's got weathering coming up on his arm, distress cuts and all that. His elbows obviously you know, the areas that get the most weathering is the parts that touch stuff like elbows, pockets, knees, pants. I mean, shoes and stuff like that. Over here, it's really weathered and distressed. And over here, we got some more greens. And if you guys can see, he's got some beefy proportions. Very, very massive. This is on a very heavy body, heavy duty, and a quality body. Then you come to the other arm, to the other hand, and you can see all the texturing of the rotting skin. Got the remake Jason look. Now this concept is a mix between a part 7 Jason, a remake Jason, and a part 6. Part 6 because of the worms, kind of the opening. The 7 is kind of, as you'll see, the chain, and then there's a back piece that I will want to show you guys. But then coming up here, I love these parts of the jacket with the greens, the browns, and it's got semi-wet look. And the jacket is a blue, but I've darkened it to be a little bit more mean. You can see all the weather points, all these cuts that maybe he was running through the woods. Because this Jason, the remake Jason, he runs. He does not walk. And I think this is one of the most badass looking Jasons. Not specifically this concept. Yes, this concept I think is one of the most badass looking Jason, but also the remake Jason movie. I thought it was one of the best looks he's ever had. Over here we got a shirt, distressed. You can see some points over here. His lesions, his skin rotting, his chain, of course. Then his machete that is metal and wood. And this is a thick ass machete. If I could show you. Maybe not. There you go. You can kind of see. That is a big ass machete. And it's all rusted. It's got jagged teeth points over there from whacking people, and yeah. It's heavy duty, man. You won't cut yourself, but if I took that and literally just try to stab you in the eye with it, you're done. It's got weight to it. Then over here we have the zipper. And then we have, ooh, look at that. Look at that, the look. And then if we come over here, look at that. Maggots on his face. His face is kind of like a look like Two-Face from Batman. Half purple, half human. You guys will see when I take the mask off. But these maggots, amazingly done. Very lifelike. All on the lesions, eating on his skin, sculpted neck. The purple skin tone coloring. Me and my partner really went ham on this piece. Then over here, the dead eye with a maggot coming through right there. And I love this mask. This is a concept mask, obviously. And then over here you can see his eye, his real eye, which is, we painted it red to give it that mean look. We have the hair over here, real hair, but you see on this side of the head, it's more human. Then let me show you the back piece. Oh, that's why. Oh, look at that spine. Sculpted spine by me. That's why I say it's got a part 7 vibe to it. Look at that. Ooh, that's mean. That's mean. So, yeah, a lot of fun. Obviously with the rotted look as well. Then we can get right into it. Let's do the reveal. Ooh, that's disgusting. As you guys can see, that is one mean Jason. He's having a bad day with maggots living in his face. He is literally having maggots live on his face rent-free. He is a host. And I'm loving it. I absolutely love this. Dead eye over there. His sculpted mouth with depth inside. Beautifully painted. Look at that. It's like the disease is taking over. And then I want to get a closer look at the mask. I absolutely love this mask. Look at all the black shading, scratches. I mean, the maggots on this mask. The brown tones, the cracking. Real elastic straps with real metal rivets. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we also have black padding so it does not ruin the paint. That's one thing. Let's put that to the side, though. And yeah, this Jason, he's just Mean Gene. Mean Gene. Let me put on the mask again. There's one mean mother, man, I'm telling you. Had a lot of fun. Now, obviously, this piece is sold. I'm going to do maybe another variation of this. And that might be up for sale. I don't know. A lot of these pieces that I do kind of sell before they go to public. I should make a few that just go straight to the public. Let me just move the light a little bit more over here so we can see over there. I am working on a Nathan Grantham from Creepshow with a Once Customs head sculpt. I will be doing my own Nathans eventually, but that one would just be something for fun to do. Now, let's get into the other parts of this Jason, the accessories. Here's the first accessory, the sack head Jason that I did. Now, this is conceptual. Now, I sculpted a skull under there. And you can see the skull face under the sack on the hole. And I thought this would be a really cool look to give the customer because, you know, in the movie you just gotta prop it down a little bit. And there we go. You just gotta play with it a little bit. I just popped it on. To give the sack look as well as the mask look, I think it's very important for Jason. He's got the string. Now, this part, all sculpted, does not move in any way. Okay? That is all sculpted. But this is fabric, as you guys can see. And I love the blood splattering. Oh yeah, that's me. I absolutely love this look just as much as the mask look. I've always loved Sackhead Jason. A little bit more blood over there. It's just one of my favorite looks, man. Yeah, he's mean. Stay down, bitch. Looking like a Victorian color. Alright, then, of course, you can't have Jason without a victim. Now, this is a victim right there, Jason. Oh, yeah, and there's a whole body in there. You could put the chain in his hand, which I'm not going to do. But you can put the chain in his hand. But look at the victim over there. A lot of details, a lot of colors. You can see he kind of has the eye out there. The girl's hair is out there hanging out from the top. And yes, you can pose it if you want him to drag it through. So, does have a victim there that he can step on. You could put his foot on top or whatever. Thought that'd be cool. Then another accessory is a severed head sack, which he has a loop that you can put in his hand. You can prop it right over there, as if he's walking with a severed head. And finally, oh yeah, a remake Jason isn't complete without a bow, and this is all custom sculpted. You guys can see with real leather strap work. Got a place for the bow. And this is all hand sculpted, looking like real wood, painted, done. Real string. And you can pop that right over there. Oh yeah. Or you can put it on him so it'd be chilling like that, which I'm not gonna really do right now. It's just a lot. But yeah, guys. Let me know down below what you think of this piece. One of my favorite pieces. Thank you to the customer, Andrea. And until next time, guys, I'm gonna have many more pieces coming your way. Until next time. Peace.